Okay, so here's my new work area from my bedroom dresser to my dining room table, but I gotta get this finished, it's killing me. I've been finally covered the ailerons, and I put these better hinges on. See, they actually have a hinge pin there. I don't know if this is in focus or not, if my camera's focusing. It doesn't look like it is. And the old ones, the original ones that it came with, were just this little piece of paper, fiberglass paper, that eventually would break and rip because it bent in the middle all the time. It's got flimsy hinges. Came as a piece of fiberglass paper. So I bought these other ones, many kinds to buy, but it's got a hinge on it. Make sure they're not too tight and stiff, because then the aileron won't retract. I've turned to the ends here, so it doesn't come out. Pins, but don't let them interfere with the movement of the connection, elbow, whatever. Don't let it get in the way of them. Yeah, and then I had to do stuff on the bottom of the... That's another thing I had. Oh, I wish I had the pin link I could show you. But on the bottom of the wing, I changed this pin link, this link here. It screws right through it, the hole, and bolt goes right through it. Where is it here? Oh my God. Dual swivel link, ball link. Because the other thing was just a ball and socket. It was just a ball with a socket around it. And, oops, I can't do this and hold the camera. I gotta get a proper camera. And I was worried about it coming out in midair. It was just a ball and socket. I don't know how it would stay in. So I got this one that goes right through the hole here. Jeez. Focus. Dual swivel ball link. There we go. Okay, and it goes right through. This ball goes through and it bolts on. So I fiddled with this, and while doing that, I had to fix these screw ups here. This was cracked, and this was cracked when I built it. I put glue in there. I'm gonna have trouble reinstalling this, but it's bolted in. I've been turning these in, turning them to get them to thread into here, into the dual swivel ball link, and turning this to this end is difficult as hell. Turning it, and I'm gonna have to bend that and cut it to make it fit and make it the right length. You put this at the resting position. You got to turn the thing on and the remote on, and then turn it off, and let wherever it lands is the center point. Wherever it lands, meaning wherever it stops working after you turn it on and off again, both things, the remote and the switch for this, and the switch in the plane with on-off switch for this system. There, I gotta put my thumb on it to make it. And what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna have trouble putting this back in here though, because it's all broken here. And I put glue in it, which means the screws are gonna have trouble going in. But it is ball linked in through a bolt, not a ball with a thing around it, which would pop out like a knee. And as I said, twisting that to get it in. I gotta fix this, make a new part for that. It fell out, disappeared, I don't know. In the period, here's the original, and I'm making a part for that. And here's some damage to it, but don't worry about it, it'll get off the air, but I want to make sure things like this don't come apart when they're in the air, so I use a dual swivel ball link instead of a ball and socket link. Anyway, okay, well, I also did this, did some covering on the edges there, and we'll do it there, and moving along. Okay, till next time. Thanks.